Hello and welcome. We're in Myrtle Beach, obviously, and we're going to look at a big old blank piece of land, approximately 17th Avenue North, downtown Myrtle. And we're going to focus on this piece of land. We're going to look at it from a few years back and some aerials and ground footage of today to give you guys and gals an overview of where a brand new hotel resort is going. And if you click the video, you already know what I'm about to say. Margaritaville. They announced recently that they are going to put a Margaritaville hotel resort at this location in Myrtle. Margaritaville has a ton of hotel/resorts around the world, and 3 of which are in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, Tennessee, which I find really odd because mountains. Why put a beach resort in a mountain? Anyway, beside the point, they've got a ton of them, and there's a whole bunch that, according to their website, are coming soon. I believe about 6 are in the works. Myrtle Beach is not listed on the website currently. I'm sure it'll be updated in the near future. As I said, this is about 17th Avenue North. This blank piece of land was featured on the news recently. This location is prime territory. Just to the south of here, you have the pier, the Skywheel, the Funplex amusement park, another brand new hotel. And to the north, the Breakers just added a brand new hotel to their resort down in this direction, and there's a bunch of restaurants at 21st Avenue. So no matter which direction you go, there's stuff to do if you're staying at this new resort. The idea of Margaritaville making a hotel in Myrtle is nothing new. Here's an article from 2018 where they were discussing the possibility of using the old pavilion site to build a Margaritaville resort. What's really interesting is in the article they mentioned the possibility of building a casino along with the resort. They didn't really comment on that. They said, hey, maybe we'll push for a casino later. And this wasn't even the first time that Margaritaville has been mentioned in the news. Back in 2010, there was talks of a hotel, Margaritaville themed, being brought to Myrtle. So this is over a decade in the making. If you're familiar with the channel, you know how I do this. I like to show things before and after, to get a feel of how things change. So let's go down to street level and look at how things are today. That way, once this thing starts being built, I can show you updates, and when it's done, we can see the before and the after. Right now, it's just a big old vacant beachfront lot. It wasn't always the case. There were hotels here just a few years ago. In a moment, I'll show you clips of those. Let's get a vantage point from the land side, looking at the vacant lot. So let's go back in time, back to 2018 when I did a then and now of the hotels that were demolished at this location.
You can see the manhole right here and the curb right here. From here, you can see these 2 storm drains in the previous photo. And here you can see this turn lane arrow and this curb, and you can just barely see this building in the background, which is obvious now that these structures are gone. these steps right here. I like to call them the steps to nowhere. Those were the previous steps to the building that resided right here. As you can see, it's no more. So the steps are here for the skaters to use.
This is the view from the south side of the property. Just looking around, getting a good documentation of what it looks like today, as I said, so that we can compare them in the future. With such a big name coming to town, well, they're already in town. We have a Margaritaville restaurant. We have a Lulu's Cafe at Barefoot Landing. If you didn't know, that's Jimmy Buffett's sister. So the product is here, already here. It's existing, it's known quantity in town, but now we're going to get it in a hotel resort form. What do you think about that? Is this something that you're going to look forward to? Or is it going to be one of those extremely overpriced resorts that are just unrealistic, that you can get more for your money elsewhere? Because I know a lot of these heavily themed intellectual property hotel resorts are very expensive. Have you ever been to a Margaritaville resort? Are they worth it? Let me know, comment about it. I'm sure a lot of the viewers for the Myrtle Beach area have been or have plans to see the Pigeon Forge, the Tennessee locations. Again, I think having a beach theme in the mountains is kind of silly. Maybe I'm crazy, but let me know if you've experienced any of those. I'm very curious of what the product that this resort/hotel has to offer. Once they start construction, I will revisit and share it with you guys and gals. Until then, everybody, take it easy.